Alright, man, it's the Unforgiven Podcast, episode 10.
It's that boy Trey.
J Fraz, we got a special guest.
Your boy MC Knowledge was good with you.
You already, man. We got a lot to talk about, you know what I mean? But before we get to that, you know what I mean, introduce yourself.
MC Knowledge, then curator, artist, entrepreneur. Do it all in the city, man. Just putting on for Philly.
So what part of Philly you from and how was it growing up?
Yo, to be honest, I lived in all spots in Philly. Like, my first spot was around like Southwest Darby area. Then I moved to Northwest, lived around there temporarily. Lived in Northeast a little bit, like around Germantown. Is Germantown Northeast same thing? Is it close?
That's Northwest. That's Germantown Northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Northeast is like Kensington and all that shit.
That's where I'm at right now.
Alright, okay.
Zombie land. But yeah, I just represent the whole Philly though.
Alright. So, I mean, how did you get your name? Like,
so, my name before this was Kid Wonderful.
alright.
And I was like 13, but it was this one time in the room. So I'm freestyling with my stepbrother. He high as shit, bro. So he like, yo, you should go by knowledge, bro. You just spitting straight knowledge when you freestyle. I'm like, I wasn't really talking about nothing. It was just big words that I knew from the dictionary, putting it on. Because my dad used to bet me like, yo, you read the whole dictionary, you get some bread. So I was just saying words that was coming together and shit. Then wasn't piecing them correctly so niggas could get it. So he gave me knowledge. MC came from my friend Arnstar from New York. So he DM'd me one day. He was like, yo, you know, MC used to be heavy back in like the 80s and the 90s. MC Lights, MC Shans. I'm like, yo, that's true. And nobody got MC in their name, this day and age. So MC Knowledge, that's how that came about.
Sure. So who your top influences in the game?
Tribe Called Quest. How many?
It'll be your
top 5, top 10.
Alright,
Do your top 5. Top 5.
I got Tribe, cause all through school they got me through. Once my dad put me on to like hip hop, that was one of the first people I was synced into. Nas. I gotta say Philly just as an inspiration as a whole, yo. Like artists from Philly that come up, it could be anybody from the mainstream artists to underground, cause like Philly is mad creative. My dad, I would say, and I'd probably say my mom and my friends, like real rap. Like yo, the people I hang with the most, that's the most inspiration from me. Like, cause I don't really listen to like a lot of mainstream music anymore. It's just, I just like to listen to the underground cats.
I respect that. Well, if you could work with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and why? You know how that answer the question.
Tribe. How many I'm naming?
It don't, hey. It give me anybody. It don't matter.
Tribe. Definitely want to work with Nas. I definitely want to work with J. Cole and Kendrick. I definitely want to work with yo, I want to work with everybody, bro. It don't really matter. Put me on the track with anybody, and I just want to work to the point where, like, okay, this dude is really about his business. Anybody on the track, like, honestly.
Definitely feel you, man.
What you think you can add to the current game? What do you think about it too?
I'm just bringing another unique side, another Philly boy coming up, being genuine, keeping it real to the culture. What do I think about the game? It's a little imbalance, you know what I mean? But that's the business side of things. You gotta handle business correctly. That's what's selling. So the game is cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All right. What are your goals in the music business, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
My goals. Well, I want to be the best. I definitely want to be like Jay-Z, Black Thought conversation of like, oh, yo, he's one of the best lyricists. But not as that though. I definitely want to be a people's person, a healer. So when you listen to my tracks, like, yo, he's really spitting that shit. And not just on the, oh, I was a dude that came with flipping the bricks and selling it like that, because I wasn't. I've been around there, I saw people do it, but it's just like, I'm just coming from that abstract perspective and just giving the people game, like, yo, you still can make it out, no matter if you the dealer or if you a cool cat, like. And in 5 years, yo, so it's this spot down Broad and Susquehanna. It looked like the Apollo Theater. I want that building. And that's gonna be a building for people to come through like Apollo used to be popular, bro. So in the next 5 years, that's something that I got my mind on the street. And I want that for people to come through, all states, like just to come through and rock out. And then upstairs, it could be like a little mixer or something, cause my guy Reezy got this thing called Elevation. Just like a mixer of like DJing, doing art, just showing kids the way of like how to live out here through the hip hop culture. So that building is gonna be popping.
That's what's up. I respect that. So I peeped you recently released the EP.
Yes, sir, Meraki.
Yeah, cause we was at the release party and shit. So tell us what it was like doing the creative process.
Yo, all August. So this one I really was starting the project. I didn't have a name for it or nothing. I'm like, yo, I want to do like a good 3 to 6 song EP. So I had writer's block all August. There was a lot of stuff going on through August. I'm like, damn, my birthday month come up, September. Like out of nowhere, September 1st, dead ass, yo. It clicked. All songs were just coming out of mine. All written was just coming. I'm like, yo, what happened in August? Why wasn't I getting this feel of like sparking music? So the name Meraki is a Greek word, and it stands for somebody who put their soul and creativity into what they do. So I'm like, I could definitely relate to that, being a person for the people in hip hop. So the project got done around like October 2nd, dropped that joint October 19th, and the reception from that joint has been crazy. Like I could see the growth from when I dropped Know the Ledge last year. Like people just coming at me in the DMs, just reposting like super quick. Like as soon as I dropped it around like 12 o'clock, it's like 20 reposts already. I'm like, dang. I'm popping like that. That's an honor. Like just 20 people alone.
That's love. That's love.
Thanks.
So when listeners listen to your project, what do you want them to grab from it?
I want them to grab like that real Philly street, like I was saying earlier, like you don't gotta be too hood, you don't gotta be too cool, just be yourself. And like the stuff you see in your surroundings, man, just project that out to the people, because a lot of people can relate to everything you gotta say. Like music is the #1 language in the world. So I just want people to relate to me on any type of level. The low level, the high level. When I'm rich, it's still gonna be a relatable level for the low people, because you still go your depression stages and everything. I just want to be a relatable cat, man.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Thanks.
You got any upcoming shows?
No, I've been on my Frank Ocean lately. I've been in the cut. Like the first show was Taco Night in the last like 3 months. Last time it was with Soraya at her pop-up shop. I just been laying low because the project I wanted to work on it, been tweaking, but I'm getting back out here with the show. So I say about around like January, February, I'll be back on my show.
Alright, top of the year. So give me your social, give me any way to contact you, whatever way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can follow me at MC Knowledge 215, and if you just want to look up some music, it's just MC Knowledge. Yes, sir.
Let's get to it. Did you hear the diplomatic time?
I skipped this morning. I skipped this morning.
I fuck with the old John. But no, the only criticism I can give about it, I can't fuck with Cameron verses, dog. I can't, dog. He sound like he reading, dog. Like I'm keeping a bean with you. Like he sound like you know how some niggas they write their verse and they just got it right then and there. Cameron, it sound like he need to practice.
Did you always feel this way about Cameron?
Yeah, I always feel like that about Cameron. Like it feel like he need to practice before he get in the booth. It don't sound like he did it. It sound like he just wrote it when everybody else wrote their verses. It was just like, all right, hop in the booth.
Oh, it don't sound like natural business.
Yeah, it just sound like you can tell he reading that shit. That's just me. Like that's how
I like his flow. Like I was listening to the song with Beanie Siegel and Memphis Bleak the other day. What is it, The Rock? That what he was like 3 bricks, the little piggies come. Yo, his flow is crazy. But on this album that came out, I feel like Jim Jones was the standout on this joint. Jim Jones, ever since like, after Ballin', he had this song called Blow Your Smoke. That's when I really started listening to Jim Jones a little bit. But yo, he improved on this album. Jewels is like a solid Jewels. Jewels used to be the best out the group to me. I think Jewels was the last best on this project. I really think.
Over, like you think he was below Cameron?
I think he was below Cameron on this project.
I can't.
It's like he been out the way for too long, and he been going through some stuff, so his head might be in another space when he was on it. But when he get a clear head, Jewels is a problem. I still think he the best out of Dipset overall, but this project, Jim Jones, Cameron, Jewels. He was solid, like
So overall rating, like what would you give it? Like overall rating?
I give it 1 out of 10. I give that joint like I give it a 7.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a solid joint. He got it through. It was good for like a good reunion. We haven't heard a Dipset project in what, like 6 years? So it was good for the bring back.
Alright. What about like State Property just started? They touring all that. That's another nostalgic thing. Like what you think about that? Like
yo, I was just watching Moschino videos and he was talking about I ain't trying to do that. Yo, I love Moschino, bro. Shout out to Moschino. But it's like, yo, I really want him to be on the tour too, because I started getting into his music when I was watching like the deterioration of Rockefeller. So I'm like, yo, he was actually hot, but he never really got the shine as a Beans or PD Crack. So I would definitely like to see that, because I would want to go to a show. I never experienced that State Property feel my dad and my mom and them was talking about when they heard him on the radio coming out crazy. So the reunion is going to be crazy. That's gonna be a poppin' joint. I can't wait.
Would you want to hear new music from him, or you like?
Yes,
you
of
hear new
course.
music?
Yo, what was the latest album that dropped? Freeway. Freeway's the latest that dropped the album. That joint was good.
He commented on your joint. He commented on his joint talking about album dropping soon, shit like that.
I'll fuck around and get him on the show.
Hey, he got the acknowledgement. Hey,
right? Yeah. That's a lot going on tour too. What you think about that? That's another classic.
That's another transcendent group. All time. They've been out for what, 20, 25 years, and they still going strong. All three of them, and they got their own lanes now. Like I like how Styles is doing the fruit juice thing. He got a little segment on Mass Appeal. Jada Kiss running features all time. Then fucking he just come out of the blue.
Jada Kiss fucking with that nigga Nino Man. You heard him?
Oh yeah.
Nino Man is fire.
Yeah, he got bars. Who you got out of Dipset and the Locks? I'm about to say.
I got the Locks.
Yeah,
I got the. But I think though,
I'm just making sure.
I do think Jewels, in some cases, get better than Sheik a little bit. So like, if you want to break it down and be particular, like who the best out of all 6 of them, I think Jada's the best. I go Styles. Then I go with Jada. Then I probably go with Jewels. Then I go with Cam. Then I go with Sheik. Then I go with Jim Jones.
Alright, true. So like out of all of them, like State Prop, like what you most excited about, like far as everybody reuniting, like who's the most excited in your opinion between State Prop, Dipset, Locks?
I think State Property because they broke up around like 2006, and it's been a while since you've seen them all together on stage. I mean, Jay did bring them out at his title concert, but it was just like the feeling was just like it was like a business move or something like that. I like to see that love and camaraderie with everybody that's getting on stage because there was a few people that missed out. Like I didn't see Emilio on the stage.